Hey YouTube, so I wanted to do a quick video on something that I discovered about the Goodwill. Um, we all, pretty much a lot of us donate to Goodwill, and we do it because we want to help out the less fortunate and to make it easier on people rather than being unhoused or just people in general who need help financially and aren't able to pay the retail price for certain items. Well, I just happened to stumble upon this video by YouTuber Deb and Mo Unscripted, the podcast. I will leave a link in the description to their video. The reason why I'm doing this video is because when I left a comment, I wasn't able to comment because YouTube found out a previous comment that I tried to make on another video was too colorful in so many words. So I wanted to make sure that I bring awareness to this issue when it comes to Goodwill and how they treat their customers, particularly the unhoused customers, and an officer who was trying to help a unhoused customer. So pay very good attention to what this man says. I'm going to come in and out, but I just want you to listen to what he says on his video. Very interesting.
Hey, and welcome back to Deb and Mo Unscripted, the podcast, people. Look, I give a lot of items to Goodwill every year. And I mean every year, sometimes 2 and 3 times a year. And so does my wife. That's why I am so infuriated with this video I just ran across. Goodwill, you will never get anything else from me in this household. If I have anything to do with it, I want y'all to check this out. This is freaking ridiculous for a so-called nonprofit. Check this video out.
Just so you know, I have a homeless lady down at a gas station that has no shoes, and we just need a 9.5 men's. Is that something you might be able to help us out with?
Let me call Chance up, okay?
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I know him pretty well. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, fun adventure here at Goodwill. What can we do for you?
So we have a homeless lady that's down the street, no shoes on. She just needs a pair of shoes. Is it possible to get a pair off yet? They're men's 9.5. And I mean, it can be like flip-flops, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Is the homeless girl all dressed in black? Kind of blondish hair?
No.
Older woman, I guess.
No. This girl's like in her late 30s, early 40s.
Now stop it right there for a second. This is Goodwill. You take in thousands of dollars worth of merchandise on a daily basis. This is supposed to be a non-profit organization, even though the people who sit on the committees in all these cities over Goodwill make well over triple six figures. You get what I'm saying? Well over six figures. And I'm not talking about no chump change. I'm talking about $400,000 up to $700,000 a year. Where do you think it comes from? Where do you think it comes from?
Now I just want to pause right there. That alone pisses me the heck off. If you're working for Goodwill, a nonprofit company, why are you making between $400,000 to $700,000 a year? Where does that make sense? There's some of us who have been working jobs for 20 years in the same field and don't even make close to that. How in the heck are you working for Goodwill and you're making $400,000 to $700,000 a year? Make it make sense. This is greed to the most. It irritates me when I hear about stories like this. And I applaud this man, his wife, I think that's his wife, Deb and Mo, that brought this to the forefront as far as what Goodwill is doing. This also reminds me of a story when I was young, the actor Eddie Murphy. and I can't remember exactly his words, but when he made a comment, and I can't, I can't say it for by word what he stated, but what I learned from his statement is how you have to research these companies. When you have money and you want to give to charity, you have to research that charity to see where does the money go actually, because you can't go by the commercials or the pamphlets that they give you. You have to follow the money. Where's the money going actually? And that's something that I learned at a very young age through Eddie Murphy, the actor, when he was talking about how, I don't know if he was saying he was hesitant to giving to charities or what. I can't remember exactly, but I learned that from Eddie Murphy to research these charities that so claim to want to help out the less unfortunate. Let's continue.
This lady has the nerve to ask, "Oh, is it the lady that's wearing all black? Is it the lady that's wearing all black?" What the hell does that have to do with anything? If a homeless lady who's barefooted needs a pair of shoes, Goodwill, look at how much you throw away that you don't keep when people turn in stuff. Let's finish the video because it infuriates me.
Yeah.
Did you ever sign that said homeless, hungry, and need shoes?
No, different one now.
Different one.
Honestly, I don't know if we're allowed to tell you the truth somewhere else in the world.
Okay, no worries. Do you have any that are for sale?
Yeah, we got plenty for sale.
All right.
I would like to help, but
Yeah.
He's gonna buy a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Look at what they sell here.
Maybe some of this would work.
Okay, I didn't get that from the first time I watched this. This is actually the second time I'm watching this video. And I thought they were giving him these shoes. Apparently what Mo just stated is that the officer who was trying to help this less unfortunate woman that he came in contact, that he's actually using his own money to buy these shoes, which are sandals, to help out this less unfortunate. This is why sometimes I hate when we as I'm going to say, particularly the African American community, the Black community, when we kind of show a disregard for law enforcement. There are some good law enforcement officers. I have come in contact with some of them. They're some of them are very good cops, but there are some very, very, very bad apples. But I will say I do appreciate law enforcement trying to help out the less unfortunate and trying to do their job. Let's think about it this way. They're putting their lives on the line day after day after day to protect the community, to help the community, to help the less unfortunate. And sometimes as law enforcement officers, you do that as in faith that justice will be served. But sometimes these people that they put their lives on a risk to imprison or to face justice, they walk. And so what does that do to the mentality of the law enforcement officers? So that's where I have to say I'm on the fence when it comes to law enforcement. Yes, I understand that they're bad police officers, but they're also law enforcement officers that are out there doing their job, protecting the community and putting their lives on the line to protect us. If I was ever in trouble, somebody was breaking into my home or threatening me or was about to rob me or whatever, I am going to call law enforcement because I feel that I am protected as a law-abiding citizen by law enforcement. So that's why sometimes I hate when some people diss law enforcement when actually they're the ones who are actually protecting us and all of us as a community from the ones who want to cause us harm. So I applaud this officer. That I don't think he ever states who this officer is, but I applaud this officer and any officers that are watching this video. We appreciate you. You are truly appreciated. Thank you for your service, sir.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Wow. Honestly, is it flip-flops next door to barefoot? Are you kidding me? You cannot donate a pair oh my God, of worn shoes to a homeless lady who's barefooted. Never again, Goodwill.
Wow.
I'm gonna push this thing right here. Here's another video I want you to check out. Through my, I should say my research. I love doing the research. I'm not gonna just check out one video. I'm gonna check out more than one. But check this one out right here. Check this out.
Yeah, so I donated these shoes last week to the Goodwill. Why they in here for $20? And I donated these a few weeks ago, and they got them in here for $25. Goodwill, it ain't Goodwill no more.
Wow. So now Goodwill is a retail store. You're another Kmart or Roses now. You know, you might as well go ahead and move your store next door to Walmart. Why don't y'all just join forces? Oh man, people, push this one. Goodwill no more. Check this. Now check this one out. If this one doesn't really piss you off, check this one out.
These things, I'm going to show you exactly why.
Agreed, because they're selling it for profit. Now, it used to be little old ladies and people that was low income shopping at thrift stores buying this stuff. It's not even those people shopping there anymore. The people that are shopping there are resellers. So they're buying this stuff and like marking up the prices and selling it elsewhere, like on eBay or other apps. Like, do not donate. Now, here's my personal story. Because Goodwill is the absolute fucking worst. I was like 7, my brother was 6, my mom was rushing us out of the house, I forgot shoes, to go pick up my dad from work because we were late. By the time we got back home, our house was on fire. It was arson. People had robbed us and set the whole house ablaze. So we had literally nothing. Like nothing survived the fire. I didn't even have a pair of shoes, but my dad went to Goodwill and asked could he have some clothes for me and my brother and maybe a few toys. They said no. Goodwill said they're not that kind of help. So he turned away a family of 4 that had absolutely nothing and tried to sell my daddy a couch for $400.
Tried to sell her father a couch for $400. House just burned down. All they asked for was some donated clothes. Oh my God. That's probably why you always hear the Red Cross or the Salvation Army stepped in and helped out. Goodwill, no more. Everybody, please blast them. Don't take them nothing. I want to see it in the news where their donations have decreased almost to nothing. Nothing. Let the donations get to nothing on Goodwill. Start the movement now. If Goodwill can't help you, who can?
And see, I'm going to just end it right there. He did a really good job, Devin Moe, unscripted. And he pretty much said everything. I don't need to add anything to what he just stated. It just makes you really think about who you give to and who you donate to, because sometimes you may be willing to donate a lot, but the people you're donating to are giving a very small fraction of that to the people who actually need it. And they're using most of it to put in their pockets. $400, $700 a year. I'm sorry, $400,000, $700,000 a year. Some of these people are getting paid by working for Goodwill. So let that sink in. And, do your research before you give to some of these charities. Goodwill, I kind of knew about them a long time ago. And, I do certain other charities, but I just wanted to bring this to your all's attention. I hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, and also I want you to actually look at his video and like his video